With that ascendant out of the way, there's a chest right there. We can't grab it without some sort of ability that we use that with. Oh, so annoying. Don't worry, we're going to be soon have the ability to get across water like that. What's the, I hate how games like that. It's like, oh, I can't get to that chest. Why not? Can you not just jump? Jump over. I've learned how to jump in 2D, but I can't jump in 3D. Of course, gravity's too much. Oh, we got this. We got vines upon us. Let's use this. We have a flying vehicle right here. Look at this bad boy. Look at this thing. I say, don't tell me. It's the only way to get on top of the pyramid, Fina. I don't think it's such a good idea.
For once, I agree wholeheartedly with Miss Fina. This device looks dangerous.
There must be another way to access the pyramid.
Yes, another way. Of course. That is what we must find.
I don't think we have any better choice.
I must admit, I know no other way.
Oh no! Nanos! Help me! I really don't want to fly. Well, not in that machine anyhow. You're not going to be around. You're just going to be on top of me in the ethereal plane, I'll be the one flying this thing. I could maybe give it a shot. But it's only able to make you happy, I say. Let's go flying. Flying like no's business. So, we got ourselves a Gradius. It's time to play like Gradius, folks. Here we go. This is a fun little segment here. You got shoot 'em up mode. Welcome to the wonderful world of raining bullets. So you can hold down the Y button for triangle or X button here on the controller to hold down for the charge button, and constantly keep firing. Enemies will soon drop coins, as you do, but they will drop power-ups and health points. And also you get level up and experience points, so you can use those as a power-up. You will get power-ups as you see fit. They only last a certain amount of time. Afterwards, they will dissipate. But you can use your charged abilities to have extra firepower. Like such, Fina has a wide shot. And I actually would, for the most part, recommend to use her whenever you can. Because her wide arc and everything encapsulates almost the entirety of the screen, so bear that in mind. The more combos you take down, also the fact that your power-ups reduce over time. But if you get more power-ups dropping out from these little blue arrows and whatnot, you can keep your multi-shots active. I'm going to keep my firepower on at all times because I don't want to die. In fact, I've actually not played any of the Gradius type of games like this. I can only recall the one I really did put a lot of time into, and it was actually a game that was actually programmed on the TI-84 calculators, no less. I know about this game OS called Mirage, and what it was that it allowed you to play certain programs. Like, the TI-84 calculator was an awesome device, I'll say that much. It was pretty cool. I had, like, Super Mario, I had Tetris, I had Dr. Mario on it at one point. And it was really cool, for the record. But, nowadays that we had, those were before the smart devices, which made, video games, on devices. But beforehand, back in, say, 2004, 2006, when I was in high school, we didn't have that. We had to we had to make our own fun. The Mirage OS was always such a cool option. The fact that there was options in it to prevent the memory menu from being accessed. So if a teacher confiscated your calculator and whatnot, delete the programs off there if they found out you were playing games, the OS would actually have a way to block the memory menu so that the things couldn't get destroyed. So it had a built-in antivirus program. And then also, too, the OS going into the actual UI and everything had a password feature too. It's like this Mirage OS on the calculator, on the 1084 calculator, was amazing back in the day. But now, so we have our boss fight. This is Bibulus. Bibulus is a flying plant monster. This guy is annoying, because after a while he starts doing this, which means you need to stay close to him so you won't get hit by the arc of his bullets. This guy hits like a truck, so don't take too many pot shots at him. Fine, just keep hitting him and then use Fina or use Menos' strong power attack to harm him. He does keep spawning the pumpkin enemies right now, so... Oh boy. And if you do get hit, I believe that actually destroys your focus, so bear that in mind. Also, again, this guy hits like a truck. I remember I died like multiple times to this guy. And this is not the only form we actually hear about this thing, too. This thing has multiple forms, too. And there's his first form down. Get health back, and we get some money. And now we're on to stage 2. Stage 2, and we got more enemies to fight. But it's not like anything. If you do die, you do have a checkpoint so you can that the game will give you. After every stage and whatnot, and if you get to near a boss, you will have an auto checkpoint system put in place. So again, it's very generous in case you do die. You're never going to be stuck on a particular section for too long, which is nice. I love when games do that. They basically give you checkpoints. Like, and I think it's the only time in the game I think of that gives you auto checkpoints. You obviously can't hit them if you actually miss them by any chance, but still. Also, your power-up only goes down if it hits enemies. Like so. Or when you use a fully charged attack. And the more power-ups you get, the more multi-shots you get for it. So, again, if you kill enemies fast, you can get to quadruple and triple and 5-tuple attacks and everything. There we go. But using the special abilities of Fina or Menos will actually, if any of those items hit, also reduces your level of your power meter to get multi-shots in. So use it when you least expect it. But again, Fina's power is probably the best of bunch here. Menos actually has a double charge on his. His can basically... His is like a short range, like, small screen nuke at times. But it's not very useful, I find. I find Fina's abilities are much more better because of the spread. In these sorts of games, folks, spreading your ammunition out further is probably the beneficial than actual just a straight-on single target attacks. So, also you get a lot of experience points by killing all these enemies here, because these are all required enemies to kill. You most likely will be getting a lot of money and a lot of gold and a lot of experience points. Oh boy! We're gonna get this, folks. We're gonna get this bad boy down nonchalantly. Go, 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 go! Oh, where's the coin? Oh, I missed the coin, but I'll take the health, though. I'm not missing any health or power-ups. Booyah, booty, booyah! The power-ups actually don't really affect Fina or Menos' power. So, but they do, but again, as I said before, it does reduce the power level ability of it down, all the way down to 0 if it hits any enemies. Oh, we're definitely going to need the hit points, especially when that boss really starts itself back again. And again, Fina you could go back down the bottom of the mountain and actually upgrade Fina's power with the mana we just got to, awaken Fina at this point. And actually had a second focus for her. But her first one focus is actually more than enough to handle the things ahead of you. Oh boy. But I remember like some of those old school arcades, like the Gradius. Phoenix was the one game. It was like, I think it was like Phoenix. Yeah, it was like Phoenix. I think that's what it's called. It was on the 1084 at the time, which had and power-ups and enemies, had a power-up system, money collecting and everything. It had a few levels to boot. It was actually pretty addictive. And now we got Saksu. This is the upgraded version of the people we've just been hitting. And this guy hits like a tank. Like all the bosses hit like a tank. But we have our power-up level, though, so we're actually doing pretty good. He has homing attack, though, some way. He's more of a straight shot, unlike the previous boss, which was more of a wide open shot. This guy is more of a close range spread shot guy. But he takes more damage if you actually hit him without his shield on him. This is probably the boss you probably want to use Menos for because it is a single target. Hopefully I can charge him twice without losing my focus here. But see that boss hits like a truck though. I'm gonna keep focusing here and hope I can spin around. Turn around, buddy. Oh, I lost my focus. Okay, I see someone with lower health. No, I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness, how am I not still alive? I'm gonna use my ability. Alright, pause here. Red potion. Do you want to use it? Yes. Thank you. That's what the potions are for. This is probably, again, the only one time I actually had to use a potion in this. But I didn't use my potions last time. There we go. Second boss is down. I think there's 3 bosses, I want to say. Yes, there's a 3rd stage. Man, you know, Windy Valley and the Pyramid weren't very too far away. This is like a long distance traveling for whatever this is. Now we got more evil bad guys here. These old devil bombs, what I like to call them. You shoot them and they explode into many pellets around them. Ooh-yah-ooh. Let's go, go, go. Triple shot. There we go. Ooh-yah. Tina, you're doing wonders. You're doing the work. Oh boy. No, no, no. Triple shot, double shot. That's good. Pina, go. Pina just hits like a truck with this. Again, her ability in this map is basically very useful. More useful than Menos, because I couldn't get Menos off. But a Menos is a single strike attack, so. Let's get these guys out of here. Oh boy. We got bombs. We got the bomb guys. At least you get a lot of experience points. So either you get low on health, kill enough enemies, you get leveled up. Not bad, I won't say that much. Oh no. No, no, no. You ain't doing that to me. Oh boy. Booyah! Get our health back up. There we go. Yeah, so we're fighting the smaller version of Zaxus now than what these little guys are. The big one of these guys, you don't want to get them big because that's a big no-no to us. Spread shot! There we go. And luckily the experience gravitates towards you if you get near it, so yeah. Very useful indeed. There's not much to say here, folks. It's just basically you fire, you shoot. That's probably why I've never really done a top-down shooter game for a Let's Play, either by streaming on Twitch or otherwise. It's just because there's just not much to say about basically, you know, firing, you know, one thing over the other. And at least in this game's defense and whatnot, if there's a game genre you have never played before, then you most likely will play it from this game in general. So bear that in mind. Go, go, go! Go. Get that health up. Gonna explode out into a glorious fashion. Oh, I missed. Yeah, this guy isn't giving me all kinds of grief. You're not gonna last forever here. I'll take you all down. Power up. Thank you. I'll take this as your leisure. But let's see what we get here next. Booyah! Kill everything. Spread shot. Everything to death. Oh boy. And again, you got to watch out for these devil bombs here. Again, as you kill them, they explode into multiple shots. So bear that in mind. Let's go out. Again, I think we leveled up like 4 or 5, like 6 times in this map already alone. So we're doing pretty good for attack power and everything. And every time we level up, we usually get some sort of health bonus. So I'm all grateful for that. Oh, they went into a shield, so I couldn't hurt them. It's not like it's alien invaders and whatnot on the Atari. This is almost closer to that. It's more closer to Gradius than anything else. Where's our third boss? We're going to the third area of the first boss. There's Scizor. Now it's a big... Also, the fact that these enemies we've been fighting are basically bigger enemies of what we've been fighting on the current map size. So, yeah, this guy's a kind of a beefer. He has exploding bombs, which you got to avoid, and you got to somehow get near him. Which again, which is why Fina's ability is probably going to be useful. Because she can shoot in far different directions. Again, spread shot. And also you can destroy the mines if you need to. I say recommend to do so because, you know, destroying the mines will actually prevent him from shooting any further. You also get experience points for it, and health in that case. Gotta watch out for him to move forward. Oh, goodness. I still do have a green potion to use if I need to. Don't. The bosses just keep coming. They just keep coming, don't they know? At least I got some health back. That's good. Again, at least I'm glad that the bosses are dropping health. You know, so it's not technically a, you know, a bullet, you know, bullet region, bullet dimension and whatnot, but still. Goodness. Ow. That's not fair. I hurt you now. Oh, as soon as I can be hit, I can't use Fina's abilities. Oh no. No, don't you dare. Oh, I gotta find one more on this. Ow. There we go. Oh man, you could technically die from that too. Oh man. That should be it. That should be all the bosses. That should be what we... Yep, there we go. Way to go, I say! We're getting close to the pyramid, man. I think we've gone over the world like 3 or 4 times at this point. Well, technically, we should be going over what is technically the smug at this point, the smug region. So technically, that's not a wrong idea, really, to be honest with you. You know how to land this thing? No? What? Seriously? Couldn't you say that before? No, I'm a silent protagonist.
We must descend, and quickly!
No!